Well, this may be a relatively recent rivalry, but there's plenty of history behind it nonetheless. Two big beasts of the French game, battling over bragging rights, and perhaps much more. This is Le Classique, and it is not for the faint-hearted. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
A grand old guard taking on a relatively new superpower, spiced up by history and culture of cities and people.
Well, two teams that are a lot further away than normal derbies, shall we say, but it's one of these games that you know will get fiery no matter what happens.
And Martinez!
He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
De Gea gets it clear. Looking for the run. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Lewandowski. And he's had a hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared without hesitation. Cleared away. Might be danger here. Cleared without complication. Played into space out wide. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Martinez. Oh, this looks sharp. Robertson deals with that comfortably. Mbappe might just make this. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get it through? He might be in here! Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Paris Saint-Germain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just eases him off the ball. Nicely spread. Oh no, this does not look good. He's got away. Nice interception, well timed. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oosterwolde.
Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Ashlani. Martinez. Now it's Eze.
And he's away.
Now it's Martinez. He won't be happy with that one. Kessié!
Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Eder Militao. Kessié. Now it's Martinez. Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. That's a nicely shaped ball.
He's one-on-one, great chance!
And that is doing no harm at all.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's been slipped through. Picked out
Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tapsoba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kessié.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Barella. Partey.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eze. And it's made its way to him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Martinez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Martinez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through, shoots!
And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Paris Saint-Germain are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
So we're just settling back into this second half. There's the shot! They've scored! And they are right back within touch! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Marseille give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And the pass is intercepted. Barella. And it's been played through.
He is through here!
Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Aslani puts his foot on the gas. He has found the way through. Probing pass. He's had it taken off him. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Eder Militao makes the interception.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Now this could be a chance. Eze. Oh, he's played it in low. Danger averted for now.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Paris Saint-Germain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, he's burst through. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that should get the job done. Saint-Maximin. And it's Dembele. Now it's Lewandowski. Van Dijk. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Robertson. Ashlani. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's gone loose. He's done very well to take that back. Barella. Akanji. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's having a shot! He's scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Saint-Maximin. Oh, that's neat. Dembele. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Lewandowski. That ball looks a good one. And he's found a way past. Marseille needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Good ball, good... And the shot! Goal! You don't keep those out. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Attention, changement.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. They're still trying to make a game of this. Now it's Lewandowski. Now that looks a decent ball. Saint-Maximin. Martinez. Oh, nice touch. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
That's a smartly directed ball. Oosterwolde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Asllani. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's in a great position here. Shot at goal! He has done it!
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And when the manager called on him,
He's had a shot!
no, couldn't hit the target.
Martinez. Eze. Now it's Martinez. Hwang Hee-chan.
There they go, hunting again.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Martinez.
And here's Abraham. Abraham! What another chance!
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And we're done.
Paris Saint-Germain, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And that gets things running.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is...
Oh, shooting chance!
That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Beckham. Guardiola. Hakimi. Messi.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
That's a throw.
Bruno Fernandes.
Roberto Carlos. Stoichkov. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Stoichkov. Stoichkov delivers.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Owen.
He is through here.
No way through, so back it comes. Cruyff. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous.
Corner.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Cameroon are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Hakimi. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Quickly taken.
Oh, that's a very... He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Stoichkov, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Oh, and the finish!
And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's straight offside. Alonso.
He might be in here! Alonso! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Cameroon grabbed the equal... Oh, and he shoots! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Messi. And this is Owen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Xavi Alonso. Half an hour played now. Well, nicely intercepted. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Xavi Alonso. Rummenigge. Chance for a shot! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Rummenigge really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Beckham, a true great in every sense of the word. And Messi! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Neymar. Now it's Owen. He's had it taken off him. Xavi Alonso looking to add to his goal. Oh, he's Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Owen finds himself offside. Roberto Carlos. He has found a way through. Oh, it tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now, can they get him away? And the keeper's got it again. And that is out of play. Oh, red, nice interception. Guardiola. And it's Neymar. He's found a way through. And this is Owen. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Cameroon really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Cameroon have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Not the most accurate pass. Cameroon finding their path. And Cruyff! Oh, that is us! Has another goal! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Owen. And he's managed to get free. He's got away. Shapes to shoot!
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match,
Bruno Fernandes.
80 007.
Messi. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! And the pass is intercepted. And it's Cruyff. Crunching tackle. Strokes it back. Rummenigge. Messi. Beckham. Rummenigge. Cruyff. Hakimi deals with that comfortably. Bruno Fernandes, who's set up one goal so far. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. He's through, now is he in? Well read, and the danger is averted.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Cameroon clearly have been instructed.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Hakimi. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Bruno Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Aimed beyond the defence. Guardiola. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Now it's Stoichkov. Beckenbauer. Guardiola. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better.
But pour l'équipe du Cameroun.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And now he has two. Cameroon take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Van Nistelrooy. Yamal. Rodri. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 minutes to be added on. Looking for options for movement. Stoichkov is in a really good position out wide. Rummenigge! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Beckham. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together, and it's been a very impressive turnaround.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And already we're underway here.
And here's Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Back into the middle. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bale! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's tried one! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Koundé brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bale. Shifted it to the flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Stoichkov. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Stoichkov. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Cameroon, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Stoichkov. And he's worked it through. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Totti. Now it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Okay, interesting. Great vision, and this is Bale. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Koundé. Cruyff. Rummenigge. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Rummenigge! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. In with the challenge. And it's Xabi Alonso.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And this is Bale. Oh, the ball's gone astray. That'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, well measured. And he's onside. Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Messi. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Vinicius Junior, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Totti.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's found a way through. Can he finish?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And this is Stoichkov. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And it's Cruyff. Cameroon finding their passes. Koundé. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
La sortie des bus est prié de déplacer immédiatement son véhicule avant que la fourrière ne l'emporte.
Here we go again then. So the first half brought no goals. Koundé is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Mateus, and he's intervened well there. Rodri, now it's Bale. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Nicely aimed pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Looks to the other side. Vinicius Junior. Bale. And he's running full shooting chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. He's looking wide. Oh, important interception. Cameroon are looking to go forward now. That pass isn't the best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Totti. And the counter is on. That's been slipped through. He is through here! Quality ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
No, that's been intercepted.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ajax clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Totti. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Bale. Ronaldinho is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 24.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Xabi Alonso. Le numéro 4. Le numéro 17. Le
Koundé.
numéro 3.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
À leur place, le numéro 9. Van Nistelrooy. Le numéro 7. Lampard.
Rummenigge.
Le numéro 2. Le numéro 5.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Attention.
He has a look up. And here's Lampard. Backward it goes. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Well read, nice interception. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
He's got away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's really well manoeuvred.
Ajax clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Rummenigge. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Looking to play him in. Turns and goes back. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted.
Shot, surely!
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rodri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri.
Cameroon can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
I think we're just about done here. Koundé receives it in a wide position. Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And it's Cruyff. Spread it left. Can he get on the end of this? And that interception. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the games. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. That is good alertness. Now it's Messi. Cameroon are looking to break at pace. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Now it's Stoichkov. He's through, now is he in? Oh, it's Alonso! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this.
There's the shot! He's in a great position here. And this is Xavi Alonso. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Adriano. Now it's Drogba. Driving forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Stoichkov. That is a brilliant interception. Yaya Toure. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Great run on the overlap here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Cruyff. And it's Koundé. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in plenty of space here. He gets big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Knocks it into space. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Messi, and the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Stoichkov. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to...
Chance! He's found a way through.
Cameroon have it back and can go again. Tries to play it through. Pass somewhat off target. Rummenigge. He's beaten, takes a shot! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Cameroon grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Cruyff really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Stoichkov. Messi. Seedorf. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Cameroon will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser, so this isn't bad at all.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Here's the whistle then to start the second half.
Cameroon have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And now the breakaway. Oh, a lovely bit of skill.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that pass isn't the best. It's a really well-measured ball. Koundé made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
And he was alert to it. It's a good...
Bullish header!
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
And one more try!
He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Stoichkov!
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This is their second corner of the game. And this is Cruyff. Ball swung in. Shot a goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Looking to play him in.
Adriano.
Looking for the run. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Back in once more.
Big header! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
front. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Changement en cours.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's intervened well there. Threads one in.
Now this could be a chance.
Great chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Great vision. Koundé gets into a good position. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cameroon still have the cards to affect this game. It's run loose here. And here's Drogba. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. Yaya Toure pokes it out wide. Deep cross. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is Van Nistelrooy. Just about up to 75 minutes. Quality ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. And this is Adriano.
Pretty robust defending.
Cruyff.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Beckham. So what can they make of this? Oh, such a clever touch. It's a throw-in. Cross flung in towards the middle. Neymar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tries to pass it through. Can he get it through?
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Well, nicely intercepted. Now it's Cruyff. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's Adriano! No mistake!
mistake. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that?
Rises! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the number on the board is 3. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And it's Beckham. And that will be it. Cameroon were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.